to Moms with Opinions.
Welcome back.
Hey. Today we are touching on the subject of friendship.
Okay.
And to kick it off, I found this little tweet or whatever you want to call it. I agree with this. It says, my favorite form of friendship is low maintenance. We catch up, we wish each other well, we show up when we're needed, and no one is called a horrible friend for simply having a life. And I completely agree with that. So with that being said, what kind of friend do you think you are?
And I agree with that too, because like I was saying, nowadays, like you have your job, you have children, you have all these different type of things going on. So you're not able to your partner relationships, you're not able to talk like on a daily all the time. So it's okay to check in every now and then. And sometimes people haven't talked for months and they just
literally
hop
pick
right back
up where
on
you
and
left.
pick up
I
where we left
love
off.
those type of friendships.
Yep. That's how you know it's real friendship.
But I feel like that's not you.
What?
I feel like you don't do that.
What do I
With
do?
your friend?
I feel like you do the opposite of what you just said.
What do I do?
I was just joking.
Jesus!
I'm annoying. I'm like, what? I'm like,
I'm curious.
What do we do?
I'm like, you know something I don't know what happened.
I agree with.
I got nervous. Like, damn, do I?
That's when you got all serious.
Right,
That's
like,
like,
what
I'm just kidding. Oh my God, it was a joke, guys.
I got nervous, y'all. She done
Somebody's a little sleepy, so give her a moment to wake up.
Right.
But I feel like I'm that friend, just like Shayna claimed that she was. Because I'm a busy person myself, so I can only expect what I give out. You know, I'll move stuff around and stuff like that. Like Tandra said, be supportive when they need you. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I do understand that we all busy.
Exactly.
So have you ever had a needy friend?
Yeah.
When I was younger.
I was about to say when I was younger.
I think,
And that's funny. I just had to break a needy friendship with I just had to. I don't want to drop no names, but I just had to break a needy friendship because it was like, she was like, oh, well, you and your husband this and your husband that, like what do you expect? Like,
she wanted you to put
basically
her before everybody.
Exactly, or include her in everything that me and my husband and stuff was doing. No, like
she want a threesome or a friendship.
As a grown person, that's not okay.
She want a friendship.
Y'all, that is why, like, that was my best friend for years. I don't know, whatever she watching, whatever. But that is literally what happened. And I'm not even gonna lie, she would even get mad. Y'all, this is my blood, y'all. She would get mad at me even interacting with my blood. Like, oh, you with your cousins?
So that was like one of them
These are my cousins. Yeah. So
which actually is kind of one of my next questions. Have you ever lost a friend? And if so, what happened?
Yep.
I had this situation. It wasn't because she was needy. I literally lost her to Jesus.
Really?
Yes. She found the
Holy
Lord.
and sanctified?
Yep, and she became so holy, sanctified that she became judgmental.
See?
She became critical.
Yeah.
And then you would call her, you know, whatever I'm going through, and instead of giving a friend advice, it felt like I was trying to talk to Jesus. Well, did you pray about it? Did you get on your knees? Maybe the Lord is trying to tell you something. It was like she became real. It was like, it was like scary. And this, don't get me, I'm not an atheist.
Exactly.
I have my own faith. I have my own belief.
Right.
But I know the Lord and I know my friend. And she just, it was actually a group of 3 of us. And she dismissed me and the other girl because she said she couldn't continue to hang with us based on how we lived our lifestyle or something.
And again, you wish her the best.
Right. But wait, the plot thickens. Guess who I found out years later got a baby by a married man.
You're crazy.
And it was something else too that this Bible thumper was judging everybody. I can't remember what it was, but yes, one of them was she was pregnant by a married man. And I want to say he was somebody in the church. That's the part. That's what I said. I don't want to quote and say the wrong thing because I don't know if he was like the deacon or the pastor, but regardless, he was a married man. What the Bible say about that?
Now this is my thing. Like you said, like, okay, if you decided to say, okay, well, this is my new journey, I don't fit in with this, that's fine, but don't judge exactly and start coming off as, like y'all doing this and doing that. No, because at a point in time you was doing that too. Just distance yourself and be like, well, yeah, I don't do that no more.
But we can still be friends.
Exactly. Because if it's a real true friendship, then you wouldn't just like cut it off like that.
Right. She was horrible.
With me, I think I just outgrew a couple people. As we got older, you know, you just outgrow what they do, who they are as a person. Everybody goes, you know, their separate ways.
Exactly.
So
no, like you say, you didn't judge them.
No.
Exactly. You just moved on to what your next level was.
Yeah, wish them the best.
So what makes a good friend to you?
Okay, so a good friend to me would be somebody that, like you said, y'all check in every now and then. Y'all listen to each other, hang out every once in a while.
I would say somebody supportive.
Supportive.
Most definitely. Listens to what you're saying and not just, listens and then talks, not just blah, blah, blah. Giving their opinion.
Right.
Somebody who's relatable. It would be nice if somebody had kids to be a good friend.
True,
so we could bounce.
And play dates.
Yep. Different things like that.
Okay.
Some of the qualities.
For me, I feel like I've noticed that I like friends who have their own identity. You know how they say birds of a feather flock together?
Right.
I get that to a certain extent, but I feel like when people are too similar, it starts becoming a secret competitive thing within the friendship.
That's true.
So I feel like I like my friends we all are our own like individual.
Right. You all
like
bring something
you have
to the
your
table.
right. You have your interests. I have mine. But when we're collectively together, it's like a good vibe. It's a good energy.
Yeah.
It's not trying to compete. Okay, because she do this job. Now I got to go do this job. Because she had a kid. Now I got to go have a kid. Because she got married. You have friendships like that, though, where it's really a secret competition within the group.
Exactly.
So for me, it's having their own identity.
It's a good one.
Thanks.
Anything
Oh, well, I guess, I don't know if we kind of answered this. What do you love about your friends that you have? But I guess that's kind of...
Right, some of the same
saying,
things that
quality,
we said. Right,
yeah.
Hanging out, good conversation, laughing. Of course, we got to have laughter,
To decompress.
Exactly. So, speaking of friendships, my question would be, do y'all make friends easily?
Are you going to answer all the questions first? That seems like
I be ready, y'all. I be eager
Go
to speak.
ahead,
I be
answer
ready to
all
talk.
the
Go ahead. Because it be right there on top of my head. I think I do. I think I can make friends easily. But one thing about me that will confuse people is that you might think that I'm really, really friendly, but I do keep boundaries. Like people be really thinking that I'm friendly, but I have boundaries. I'm not gonna go too far with you.
Because I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah,
people think I'm really, 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 really mean because I'm kind of standoffish originally. I'll just sit back and watch. Like I won't be rude, but I'm not gonna be the person to come up. Hi, let me introduce myself. I'm gonna kind of just sit back, watch, observe. Again, because I'm an energy type of person. So if they're working the room or doing whatever they're doing, if my energy starts picking up on it, then it's naturally like, girl,
you gotta fill them out first.
I have to fill them out
I get it.
first.
That's true. I agree. What about you?
I'm really shy, and I really don't.
We know.
I don't come out my shell. So again, like Tanya says about the energy, yeah, I'm just a shy person, but I'm approachable. You know what I'm saying? I'm friendly. So once I feel comfortable enough with you, I'll hold a conversation, but I'm not really big on small talk.
Yeah, me either. And then a lot of the friends that I have been long-term friends. Like
right.
20 plus years friends from elementary school. Then you have the friends you meet from work and you leave the job 5-6 years later and you're still friends. So that's why I feel like for me, my friendships are quality friendships rather quantity. Like I'd rather have real. And that's why now if I'm bored and I need to call somebody, I ain't really got them.
Exactly.
Right. I was just about to say that. Like I have friends, but I more so hang out with my cousins. Because you have to watch when you say the word friends. Because some people fall into acquaintances. Some people are casual. Hello. Right. Hello, goodbye. Not everybody is your friend. Not
hello,
everybody can be
goodbye,
your friend.
like you said.
Right. And that leads into my next question, which is, how do you like making new friends?
I don't know. Like I wouldn't say I'm not open to it, but I'm open to it. Again, like if I go and we kind of just pick up, it's like, ooh, okay, girl. Like I don't know. So I'm not open, but if I go somewhere or start something new, my goal is not to make a friend. But if I do. Then it's a good thing.
We keep doing it. It's a Libra thing.
Oh my God.
So yeah, like I was saying, I had went out with my new co-workers or whatever. It was like we had a good time and stuff, but I said I wouldn't do it again because they was late. I'm used to us being on time. It was like 3 of them that was like sitting off to the side, kind of being bougie a little bit. Y'all know I'm not bougie. But then they had one girl that was there that we all had a good time. We kicked it off. We did the ghetto one.
Just like Shayna, if you can't tell.
I was like, this is my girl. We was in there taking shots and everything. So it was okay. So, but I'm not comfortable with meeting new people. I tried it, but yeah, no.
Well, I actually had a positive experience recently because, you know, starting a new career. You know,
congratulations!
Thank you.
Both of y'all.
I'm saving it for the crib. So,
all right, well, we'll see that in a couple episodes.
Y'all see that later.
But no, it was like a work event thing, and of course I arrived by myself. But I remember seeing her, so I, you know, waved, spoke or whatever, and we had.
How did that feel?
You know what? This one was good because we related over drinks, and then she has a toddler, so we had something off top that we could relate to.
It's good when it's like
that. So it was, and then she even said, she was like, if it's not her and I, we don't really talk to anybody else. So they kind of understood where I was coming from. Exactly. So it was a positive experience for me.
I mean, for me, I'm not out there looking for friends, but if in my workspace, you have to network, so you have to talk to different people. So you just got to put yourself out there. For me, it's not comfortable. However, you have to be uncomfortable in order to grow. So that's why I do it. But again, I'm shy and everything.
Okay. So my last question would be, do you have childhood friendships that are still strong today? Tell me about it.
Oh, my mom.
I do. I was about to say most of my friendships are like 20 plus friendships. Okay. So from what's that, middle school, 7th, 8th grade. My best friend now, we've been best friends since 7th grade. Yeah, all my friendships are long. So
that's good.
Kudos to me and my friends.
Me too. I usually have a long friendship, and they kind of just ended recently, and it's not like a bad thing. It's just like you said, once you get to a certain level, you're like, it's time to kind of break apart because I'm trying to do this and you're doing that. I don't judge nobody, but yeah,
it's not working out.
It's just it's not like how it used to be.
Yeah. So I've had friends last from grade school all the way up through college. But again, we went our separate ways for different reasons. There are a couple friends that I do have from like 3rd and 4th grade that we don't talk every day, but we do our check-ins. Happy birthdays, different things like that to stay connected. So,
okay.
Seems like Tandra's the friendliest of them all.
Shocker! Yes.
Okay, so I know I said one more. That was my last question, but I just want to add in another one.
I feel like she's just trying to steal my shine. Like she's been trying to do this whole episode. Can I ask a question?
Oh my God!
You want to do your question?
Go ahead and ask your question. Get it on.
So my question would
y'all
be.
Y'all not acting like friends.
I know, like what's wrong with her today? My question is, do you think that friends are more important than family? What makes friends different from family?
Question, because y'all not about to lie. Because I bet you there are people in your family that you would not choose to be your family, let alone a friend.
I agree.
So I feel like when people say that thing, blood is thicker than water, my family making me bleed.
Yeah.
Like I don't go with that theory. Again, I go with who supports me.
Yep.
Who's there for me, who's not backstabbing me, who's not jealous of me, who's, none of that negative stuff. And sometimes a lot of that comes from your family members.
Absolutely.
So
yep.
If it comes down to it, I'm not saying don't pick your family or whatever. I'm gonna do whatever it is to an extent to try to work it out with my family. But I'm not gonna save face or save grace just because you family. If you were family, you wouldn't be putting me in this situation to be trying to choose or call you out on whatever. So that family stuff is, I choose family who choose me.
Absolutely.
Put it that way.
For me, I'll just make sure you pause.
I'll wait it.
For me, it's on an individual basis. Like you said, everybody in your family is not for you. They be the main ones backstabbing you. Then you got friends who ride or die for you. Like you ain't never did nothing before. I'm not making sense today, but however,
I know what you're trying to say.
Yes, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't always have to be family over friends.
I agree. And see,
because these people not sponsoring us, we're not gonna say what's in this cup.
Y'all, I got them something, baby.
It's been a long day today.
Right.
And I'm stuttering family. I'm so sorry.
We're gonna get it together, y'all.
Okay.
But speaking of that, I agree because see, we was like really taught like since day one that blood is thicker than water. And for a long time that did stick. But as we get older, I'm starting to realize like, dang, like it's not everybody. It's just certain individuals in your family would just do sneaky conniving stuff, you know, and like, dang, I thought we was family. You know, you just would not think that type of stuff would happen, and I'm not gonna lie, I was heartbroken at first for a lot of stuff.
It hurts because, like you say, you thinking because this person is family, they would never do or say, and they do it. You're like, whoa.
And it's like, why would you allow that energy around you if you don't allow strangers' energy around you?
Exactly.
And there used to be so many people that would say stuff like, man, F family. And I never understood that. Like, what is wrong? Like, what do you mean? Right.
But now you're like,
exactly.
Until I experience.
Sometimes you better by yourself.
I promise you. It'd be lonely, but.
So with that, we want to hear from you. You always hear our opinions. You always hear our stories. We want to hear from you. Yes. So give us a toxic situation that you had to deal with a friend or family member for that matter, and let us know how you resolve it.
Type it in the comments.
And then my challenge for you all is, with your friends, how do you solve different conflicts? Are you a face-to-face person? Do you pick up the phone because you don't want to be face-to-face because one of your friends may be aggressive and you may not be?
Scared.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of that, that is so...
Go ahead.
That is so interesting because, like, that is true. Like, how do you handle conflict with your friends? Because when we was younger, like, you would... fight and bash each other and stuff like that. But now that you get older, it's like, even when I don't want to talk to somebody, I'm like, well, let me at least have this closure conversation because I don't want to carry that or be thinking about it, you know, if it's actually somebody that I care about.
Exactly. So if you want to work on it, then, like you say, communicate.
Exactly. Communication.
Very important for
What's your challenge for the people?
So, my challenge question is, I want you guys to describe what you think a best friend is, how a best friend should be, the qualities of a best friend. Type in the comments and let us know what you think about friendships, best friends, all that.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show, but of course we can't leave you without a quote. And mine is from the great Maya Angelou. And it's basically, when people show you who they are, believe them.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Don't second guess.
That's a good one.
Believe them.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And mine is, people could strip you of everything that you have, but you have to walk away with a smile and go get it again. It's not on you, it's in you.
Okay. Yeah. So then to end it out, mine is, a friend is someone who understands your past, they believe in your future, and they also accept the way you are. Nice. Which I think is very important. So that brings us to a close. So thank you for watching our episode.
Thank you guys for watching.
As always, please like, subscribe, share. Leave your comments below because we do want to hear from you.
Exactly.
Our challenge questions, everything like that. Invite other people to watch the show.
Please, even if you want to join.
Yep, because you never know who might actually need the information.
Exactly.
And so check us out for our next episode, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central, talking about celebrity drama.
Ooh.